Hey guys, so the Nintendo Switch Lite has just been announced, and just like everyone, I called it. It's not called the Nintendo Switch Mini, it's called the Nintendo Switch Lite, which pretty much tells you that it does less features than what the original Switch does. It was rumored that it was gonna have a 1080p display, but looking at this, I'm not too sure about it. But since it's a smaller version than the Switch, because the Switch was already a good screen in 720p, since it's a little bit smaller, I'm pretty sure it's gonna look even better. So right now I'm looking at the website and I'm just trying to look for more information about it. It does look like there's gonna be another design, and I'll show you guys. Let's see. So right here, so there's actually gonna be a Pokemon Sword and Pokemon Shield version, which I already knew this was gonna happen. Every time Pokemon releases a new game, they always have a special edition for it when it came to the 3DS. So since it was a handheld mode, since it was a handheld game, I already knew for sure there had to be a Nintendo Switch coming out, especially since the Xbox and PS5 is gonna come out next year. They had to release a brand new system this year, because it's just gonna get overshadowed by the next systems on next year. So you can still play the games, Super Mario Maker. You can still play Smash Brothers, Mario Kart. The only things you can't play is like games like 1-2-Switch or Mario Party. You are gonna have to get extra Joy-Cons, just like the guy said. The only thing I don't really like about the design is let me show you. Is the border right here. They could have got rid of it. And I kind of have two examples that I want to give you guys. So this is the Switch Lite. So if you look at the screen right here, just take a look at it and see, that was the thing I wanted to do. Like, just take away the borders, just make the screen bigger. I think you could have it as big as the original Nintendo Switch, right? Like, I think if you shrunk down the Switch and kept the screen, it would have looked a little bit more like that. But for those of you who don't want a bigger screen and want it even more compact, these borders around, you could take them off and you could make it look like this. So this is the size of it, and this is like the brand new size. So maybe even a little bit smaller. I don't know how big this is compared to the PS Vita, but I'm pretty sure maybe this is a little bit smaller than the Vita, or the same size. I love the fact that they included a D-pad. That's perfect, because now that you're not disconnecting the Joy-Cons, there's no need to make the D-pad kind of split like that. And everything else looks exactly the same. I'm looking at my Switch right now. Maybe the trigger buttons go a little bit further down. So far everything looks the same to me. The volume buttons, the game cartridge slot, the USB Type-C. I know you cannot dock this, so this is only playable in handheld mode, but I have seen some techniques where they get a USB Type-C extender. One side goes into the dock and the other side goes onto the Nintendo Switch. That has been done for people who don't want to put in their Switch into the dock and they don't want to scratch anything. So I have a feeling that could work, but I'm not sure. It depends on pretty much on the tech that they put inside the Switch. Maybe there's no way they could dock it, but I'm pretty sure there's gonna be people out there who are going to try it out, and if it does work, then that pretty much means that you could buy the Nintendo Switch Mini and still use it as dock mode on the TV, which I think is gonna be even better price than the Switch itself. Actually, I am planning to get one, to be honest. I actually do play on handheld mode. I don't just play on the TV. But the thing about the Nintendo Switch is that it's a little bit too big. Like, I can't fit it, like, I guess in your pocket, but I don't really put it. That's not a place I would put it. I would probably put it in a bag or backpack, or I do have a jacket. I can just put it underneath. That has actually a lot more space. So this would be perfect for me. The only problem I have, the other problem I have about this is cloud save. The game I really, really want to play in handheld mode is Pokemon and Animal Crossing. Those are two games that are very important to handheld mode. But the thing is, those games don't support cloud saving, which means that you're gonna have to choose between one Switch to play those games. And I feel like I'm just gonna have to choose my main Switch to play those games because first of all, I want to keep all my main data on my main Switch. So any games that are not cloud compatible, I'm gonna be playing them on my Switch. The reason is because I need a record. I need something to dock so that I could show you guys when I'm streaming or recording something. So that's actually like a major issue for me. Everything else I'm gonna be playing handheld mode. So Super Mario Maker is compatible. At least I hope it is. Smash Brothers, but I don't think I'll be able to play Smash Brothers on a little system. Like the 3DS wasn't. It was good, but like it wasn't like the best place to play Smash. Mario Kart 8 would be perfect. So pretty much any other game is perfect except for Smash Brothers because you need a game controller for that. And another thing I wanted to show you guys is that Nintendo, I don't think if you look at the website here, I don't think they give you like a size comparison of them. The closest thing we have to a size comparison is this picture right here. So he pretty much tells you that there's no rumble and there's no HD sensor, I think that's what it's called, onto the Switch Lite. But I think that's okay because no one really cares about the sensor in the bottom. I mean, I think there's only one game onto Switch that does that. And the HD rumble it's a good feeling, but it's not something that a lot of people would be psyched about. And it also makes the console a little bit more expensive. So I know why they had to take it off so they could have a console that's more affordable. But if you see the Joy-Cons right here, if you try to compare the size, which the very top of the trigger here kind of goes to the like right at the tip of the plus button. So if we try to get this image here and we pretty much try to scale them down, this is what you get. So this is pretty much a comparison what I did. So what I did was kept the levels the same, but the top make it shrink down to the plus. So this is how small it would be, and to be honest, it actually does look a lot smaller. I don't know, when you see it on the trailer, it doesn't look that much of a difference. It looks the same, but when you actually size it down and you compare them side by side, this is an idea. It's not the exact, but it's an idea of how smaller it's going to be. And if you see the screen, it's not. You can tell it's gonna be a lot smaller. I just really hope that they make the screen a little bit brighter, because since it's dedicated for going outside, then you could kind of see a little bit better. I think they kind of hinted it when he went outside. Let's show you guys when he went outside right here. Like, he kind of saw the sun, so I don't know if that's like a hint saying that maybe it'll kind of go with the environment, just like the 3DS had. But I don't think this has any sensors. If you look at the picture here, I don't think there's any sensors, so it won't do like an auto brightness or anything like that. But I'm still pretty excited. I wish there was a black Nintendo Switch, because I'm gonna get the gray one because I just like gray. Let me go back to the website here. Just let me know what you guys are gonna get. I do want to get a limited edition Pokemon one. I think this looks a lot better, but to be honest, they're gonna sell out really fast, especially by scalpers. So I have no hope about this. But you never know. So these are the 4 colors that are coming out: yellow, gray, turquoise, and we have I guess it doesn't have the color, but it has the name of the Pokemon: Zacian and Zamazenta edition. Maybe, I don't know, like, I know there's gonna be a new Pokemon game coming out, and there's gonna be another Pokemon edition, so maybe you guys could save up for that. And I know Pokemon Sword and Shield isn't getting that much like right now, so isn't getting a lot of love, my bad. So I don't know, do you want to have these 2 Pokemon printed into your Nintendo Switch for the longest time, or would you rather wait until the next Pokemon edition comes out? But either way, there's not going to be a more powerful system. It's going to be exactly the same. so you guys don't have to worry about which one to get. But since it's handheld mode, of course it's gonna be a little bit less powerful than the docked edition, unless you could somehow dock this into the dock. But yeah, this has been my thoughts. If you guys are gonna, okay, just let me know. Are you guys going to get a Nintendo Switch Lite even though you already have a Switch? Or are you gonna get this over the regular Nintendo Switch? Just let me know down in the comments below. For sure I'm gonna get both of them. So yeah, that's pretty much it. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys later. Hey guys, there's one thing I forgot to mention. You know how I mentioned how there's always a special edition for Pokemon because it's pretty much meant to be a handheld game. Well, there's another game that I did mention, which is Animal Crossing. So you never know, they might have a special edition of Animal Crossing on Nintendo Switch Lite. So I don't know if you really want to get an Animal Crossing. I don't know if you should wait to get one, or if you just really want to get a Switch right now, then you're gonna get this one. But if you're looking to get a Switch for Animal Crossing, I would probably recommend you wait for a bit, just until it's closer to the release date, because I'm pretty sure they might have an Animal Crossing version of this. So yeah, just to let you guys know.